I'm here today with Autumn Yabernetsky, a Liberty University student majoring in women's ministry. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, I'm doing really good. Now, I heard that you were actually supposed to be starting an orphanage after you graduate. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
It's been a really cool experience because it's definitely not something that I really thought I would be doing with myself after college. But I really just felt one night in campus church the Lord tell me that He wanted me to start an orphanage. And so that's where I'm at, and I'm really excited to just get into it.
That's great. So now, do you have a particular place that you would like to start the orphanage after you graduate?
I do not have a particular place. I know that the Lord wants me to start in another country. I definitely felt Him lay that on my heart. And I would have to start with a missions organization and see if there's any place in particular that an orphanage would need to go, or a place that would have a further need for one, instead of just randomly picking a spot.
You mentioned how you wanted to start an orphanage in another country. Is there a particular reason why you wanted to start it in another country rather than the U.S.?
Well, I definitely felt the Lord tell me another country, but what's really been cool is just the different desires that I've had, and I've always had a desire to go to just different places and travel and stuff like that. So it's been cool how that desire has been fulfilled even in the future, and I've oftentimes felt that there's not much left here in the U.S. for me. It's been a kind of a struggle because I never thought I would be anywhere else but here, but my desire has really been for missions and overseas, and the Lord has just fully developed that.
Where do you feel like this desire has come in for you to want to do missions?
I think it's definitely come from the Lord because it wasn't something that I had in my heart for a long time, but the Lord's really been softening to my heart to the needs of others, and just the different little things that we take for granted, like food and the choices that we have for food. We can go out to eat whenever we want here. Everything's so easy for us. It's easy for us to have a good family. A lot of us have great parents. I have great parents. I have a great family, and so it's definitely been something that the Lord's softening to my heart to get rid of the ignorance and really see how other people live and how it is a reality.
So have you always had a love for kids?
I definitely have not always had a love for kids. I've definitely been a person who always works well with older people, but over the summer the Lord gave me an opportunity to work at a daycare, and through that daycare I really developed a love for children that I never thought I would. And I've always had a desire to have a family, but I feel like the Lord's really fulfilling that desire in my heart, even just with starting this orphanage. So it's been something that I've had to learn. I learned a lot over the summer in taking care of children, and it's been just the Lord really working on my heart and changing my heart for His desires too.
That's so great. So now, what's the next step that you would like to take after you graduate? Would you like to start right away after you graduate with the orphanage, or would you like to take a period of time off? What are your goals to do that?
I really would quit school right now if I could, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick to it and finish out school. But I would love to start right away as soon as I get out of college, just getting in the ministry experience in the mission field, and just going probably with a missions organization somewhere where they would need an orphanage, or somewhere that I could get involved in an orphanage and just start learning and get my hands dirty and just get the experience that I need so that one day I could either take over an orphanage or start one myself.
That's great. So now, is there a particular place that you would like to start the orphanage, a particular country or such?
I don't have a particular country. I just know that the Lord wants me to go overseas somewhere. But the Lord has placed on my heart before Africa and just different places like that, and there's such a need there, but I don't have a particular area yet. I'm just kind of waiting either for a missions board to say where they would like to start one, or for the Lord to place a certain area on my heart.
That's great. Thank you so much. I appreciated hearing your testimony, and thank you for your time.
Definitely.